Yeah, so he tell his cousin, go ahead on, pack the bag. He gonna tell him everything that happened on the way down to Baltimore, right? So cuz went on ahead, packed the bag, go out to the whip, load the trunk up. He had an old school Bonneville. They stop at the gas station, grab some Dutchess, and come on down the road. So as they shooting through Philly, shoot through Delaware, Tiger is breaking down the story to his cousin, what happened, how he creeped on his come up, right? And when he say the neighborhood he was in, he say his cousin was driving. He say his cousin looked at him like, he like, what the address was? Tiger like, I don't know. He like, had a red porch. Tiger like, yup, yup. His cousin like, yo, I know who that was. Now Tiger looking at him like, yeah, you know them niggas? He like, yeah. He like, that's the nigga such and such. He run with such and such and them. There's some niggas they was calling themselves JM. If you from Philly, you probably know what them letters mean. They was some serious niggas. It was a whole mob of them, and they specialty was deleting shit. But they was getting a couple of hours back in the day of Philly. So basically, Tiger done went on here and caught two of them slipping back in the day and hurry up and slid back to Baltimore. Right now, he, of course, Tiger, not knowing the magnitude of the situation, but his cousin know that these niggas get wild, ruthless, and dangerous. Plus, he the one that's based up there. Tiger don't give a fuck. He from Baltimore. Plus, now with his newfound wealth, he got enough money to stand on his own 2 feet. He ain't got to wait for his mother to get out of rehab no more. You know what I'm saying? So once they get to Baltimore, they go ahead on and get a hotel. They grab 2 rooms. They went in Tiger room first. And that's when they came up with a plan how they was gonna get their product off. You know what I'm saying? Move into an area, do what they do, right? So that next morning, Tiger sends cuz to the store to go get some baggies and shit like that. Sandwich bags, valves, and things of that nature. So they can go ahead on and bag up, get the ball rolling. See, Tiger out the Northeast, so he stamped where he from. So he pretty much already knowing where he gonna go set up shop. Now, they lived out of a hotel for like 2 weeks, but the whole time they was getting the ball rolling. Because what they was doing was Tiger go in the neighborhood and get it bumping, while Cuz stay at the hotel and get his off at the hotel. A lot of the white sales was up at the hotel. So by the time they meet back up at the end of the night, he go pick Tiger up, they count money. So after about a month, 30 days, Tiger and his cousin went and got an apartment. And by that time, he had put a little clique together around the way guys, little niggas from up his way that he come up with. He the unemployment office. He get everybody jobs. He had niggas running around soft and hard for sale. So they started making a little name for themselves up there. A nigga was saying they had the best shit in town. That's because they got that shit from up there. And they ain't even really get a chance to tamper with it yet. So Tiger say, man, in no time, he was coming through 300Z, the big Jaguar. Yeah, he said he pulling up. And he started to draw attention. Now, his cousin thing was hitting out the hotels. Because in the area they was in, it's a strip at the county line. A whole bunch of hotels in a row going down. And he would play all them hotels, catching all the sales. Bunch of white sales off the hotels. And Tiger had got to the point where as though he just was renting up and handing out the work, collecting. I had to been back in town like 98, like 3 months. He had established a new plug where as though he could keep the water running. Plus he had like 200K saved up. He has a new girlfriend. She was like a tattoo artist. And he admitted to me he felt head over heels for this girl. Super in love. So Tiger comes up with the plan. He wants to move to the A, open up a couple tattoo parlors for his girl, live happily ever after. Happily ever after. So after thinking long and hard on it for a couple weeks, he comes up with the idea. He said, I'm gonna go ahead and let cuz know. Now, he said he calling his cousin for 2 days. He ain't getting no answer, right? But sometimes they go days without speaking to each other, so it wasn't that abnormal. Well, the whole time, his cousin fucking around with them hotels. He's sitting up in one of the rooms, supposed to be catching plays. He in there smoking crack with him. He done developed a crack habit. He ends up getting busted in a room with all the fiends. Booked and cooked. Police go up in the ceiling in the hotel, pull out 5 ounces of hard, and they charge Cuz with it, cause all the fiends told. So what does Cuz do? Instead of laying down and taking his time, he tells them go ahead and wire him up. They put a cable on that boy. He tells them people all about his cousin operation. This gets the feds involved. But now they looking at us drug crew. Now this shit is all in Tiger paperwork, right? So they put the mic on him. They let him out of jail. Day 2. They lets him out of jail. He go link straight up with Tiger on a testing, 1-2 tip. So they go link up, they go get in the car. They sitting in the car out in front of Tiger house. Cause at this time the cousin had moved in with some girl. So they sitting out in front of the spot. They smoking a blunt. You already know Tiger asked him like, yo, where the fuck you been at, yo? Nigga had some important shit to holler at you about, man. He like, oh, I had to make a run, man. Out Delaware, I had a little chick out there, so I went on here and stayed a couple nights. Made a little money, came on back. So Tiger like, Delaware? Oh yeah? Got sales out there? He say, cuz like, yeah, I had a sale out there. I got one out there. Tiger say, he like, oh, you hit the blunt. So Tiger say, he like, man, I gotta use the bathroom. Let's go in the house. So they go in the apartment. He hurry up, go to the bathroom, come back, pour him some drink. Him and cuz, they sitting in there, in the living room, drinking and smoking, right? Tiger say his phone get the ring, and he answer the phone, house phone. And this day people's up in Philly. They yelling and screaming on the phone. They saying that Slim, that's down in Baltimore with him, his cousin, his uncle and his two sisters got deleted up there in the house. So he say he looking at the phone like, what? Say he just looked at his cousin, just passed him the phone like, yeah, yo. They tell his cousin on the phone what happened. He get to breaking down in tears. Whole time he wearing that wire. He get to breaking down in tears, and he get to yelling out, you should have never took that shit, yo. You should have never did that shit. Tiger like, what you mean? He say his cousin like, man, them niggas you took that shit from, man. Them niggas did that shit, man. Whole time he wearing a wire. So Tiger like, you think it was them niggas?